Alright, welcome back. It's good to be back. I know that I took a bit of a break before making this video, but I managed to get a new mic stand, so hopefully there's a noticeable audio quality difference. That being said, we're back where we were before. Just in case anyone doesn't know, the NCR currently is on our borders, and there's a good chance of a war being reignited. I believe they're going to try to take Navarro, and I might let them. And I might end up joining up with them, at least so far as I can take Caesar's Legion. Or they will go to war with me, and I will most likely lose, unfortunately. I will try my best to succeed, but we'll have to find out. So, yep, that's the basic intro to where we are, and let's get it started. Alright, so major update immediately. The NCR just declared war on the Mojave territories. But along with the Mojave territories, it looks like they also finally declared war on the NCR as well. So there we go. Looks like that war started, and as you can see just from the direction of travel, it looks like they're bringing every single one of their forces off of our borders. This would either be a great time to strike them. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm in a position where I can do that too well, and I don't like to deal with Caesar's Legion. I'm just going to roleplay it that after all this time we've managed to survive alongside the NCR, and we will just try to serve as a good judicial police force if possible. And we would like to keep our independence, obviously, so we won't be under their boot. But yeah, so there we go. So sure enough, they have accepted our volunteer force, so I'll just be fighting on their front. That's probably going to be a good bit of this video, if nothing else important happens. Alright, so another really big thing just happened, and we can see that our world tension's going up like crazy, but I don't know if we can see it from this far. No, we can't see anything, but Lanius's cohort over here just formed the Nova Legion, which means that Caesar's Legion just declared war on them. So now Caesar's Legion has to fight a war on two fronts, and you can already see that they're moving some divisions back and off of the war lines, although they're still definitely winning against the NCR for now. And I'm just trying to get my guys out of this little encirclement they have going. But yeah, so that's interesting. So we've got a three-way war now with Caesar's Legion caught in the middle. Will they be able to rush the NCR in time? Who knows? Now we have the conflict kind of turning around a little bit, and actually our paladins were pretty much essential in that. They cut a swath all the way through here, through Ocotillo and through Farmville, and kind of cut this swathe here. I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm hoping that they're not completely surrounded. I don't think there's a crossing right here, so I hope they're not completely surrounded. I've got this guy over here trying to kind of bust through some of these defenses. This is a very important one right there, and I am going to try to maneuver my forces around there soon, but as we can see, doing a little bit better. And up here in the north, the NCR is doing just fine on their own, and sure enough, the exact opposite is true over here. We've got the Caesar's Legion now kind of going and cutting into Lanius's cohort, so yep, interesting turn of events. Sure enough, the NCR is being encircled here. I'm trying to move my forces in, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get there in time, so that's unfortunate. They're going to lose a lot of divisions there, and that might turn this whole aggressive back around. They've also begun losing land up here, and if they're not careful, they might lose this right here, which even more force is dead. So unfortunate. I'll update y'all. Yep, sure enough, we got a little bridge here. It doesn't look like it's very sturdy, and we are trying to bust our way back in, but looks like at least these soldiers here are safe. Hopefully we can come in and try to save these guys, but I'm not too hopeful. Well, scene of a battle. A month ago, a large group of our soldiers went missing with a small contingent of scribes. After much searching, we finally found them thanks to a distress signal. We searched the ruin for any signs of technology and found nothing. Nothing except a few pairs of NCR dog tags lost under the rubble. So that's quite unfortunate. Looks like we did get into a bit of a conflict with the NCR. Right now it would be kind of the perfect time to get after them, I don't really know if that's the best idea, but seeing how the war's going and all that, definitely wanting to consider it. But for now, we're not going to poke the bear. We're going to try to kind of join in with the good guys, and don't worry, on my next series, my next playthrough, which will be soon, we will be maybe dealing with the NCR in a little bit more of an aggressive manner. And with that, we do have old bonds. So the Brotherhood and NCR have stood by each other in the past, if only because both are bastions of civilization in this harsh wasteland. Yet now, the NCR is threatened by a foe unlike any other, a horde of raiders and fiends so massive that even the might of the NCR buckles under the pressure. If California is to survive, we must act. So we're going to go ahead and try to join up with the NCR, take out Caesar's Legion, take out the big threats to the wasteland, and then maybe take over the NCR. But let's find out what kind of good we can do on the side of the NCR, and if we can actually join this war, then we can get some war score, and maybe we can take some land as well. So that would be ideal, or at least make some puppets. Ah, I see. So what it does is it actually allows us to join in the war. So now, the only thing that's changed is that now we are actually at war. So sure enough, here we go. Time to deploy up, and I'll see you when our units are deployed. Looking good now. There we go. That's what we needed to see. So even after Caesar's Legion has now defeated Lannius's Legion, we did just take Flagstaff. So interesting lore here, and we are gonna go ahead and keep going. Twin Mothers is still alive, so maybe that is part of why they have so many troops over here. But that being said, it looks like we are at least going to probably win our war with Caesar's Legion, so that is fortunate. There we go. So pretty much completely conquered now, except for Gente del Sol, and it looks like the NCR just made a naval landing from behind as well, and you can see what we've got going on here. So the war is won. Alright, so the war has been decided. So we didn't get as many spoils as we'd like, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's because I accidentally clicked done instead of new turn when I was asking for new land, and so I didn't get to take any of the Caesar's Legion land. But I'm okay with that, because what I did get is I have now puppeted. I have the Twin Mothers as a protectorate, I have the new Navajo as a protectorate, and I also have the Western Apache as a protectorate up here, so a little bit of land. I also accidentally as well, but I'm cool with it, I also grabbed Los Alamos here, which if anyone doesn't know, it's where the first atomic bomb was created. It's also close to where I live. I live here in Albuquerque. That being said, we also have Gente del Sol as our last protectorate down here in the south. So we've got a little bit of a few strongholds here, but the NCR did manage to take pretty much all of Caesar's Legion's territory, so that's quite unfortunate. That being said, that will definitely do it for one episode. So we've got quite a few things to get wrapped up in this next episode, but most of it's honestly just going to be just cleaning up the wasteland and seeing what we can do to figure out what we're going to do with the NCR. So as always, I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and it was a pleasure making it. It's good to be back and making videos. Most likely I will be changing up my formula quite a bit to actually try to make high quality videos in the future. When that happens, I will be privatizing most of my old videos just to kind of start the channel over new. But it was really great of anyone who stayed to this point to be here, and just let me know. Give me a ad victoriam in the comments. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.